at Los Angeles Comic-Con, and I am joined by Chris from One More Game. Chris, please tell me about your game, Swap Meats.
Swap Meat is a co-op third-person shooter. Think Helldivers 2, Risk of Rain 2. It's a roguelite. It's co-op for 1 to 4 players. The main game mechanic that's unique is called meat swapping. So instead of picking your hero and having those abilities that come with a hero like in an Overwatch, your kit of abilities is based on what meat you have attached to yourself at any given time. Wow. So you drop onto alien planets, you kill alien weirdos, and you steal their body parts, and that gives you powerful abilities.
That's very interesting. Please tell me, how did you guys come up with the idea from this?
So our director, Jason Stokes, has had this idea kind of bouncing around in his crazy brain for quite a while. He made an indie game a while back with a similar kind of, it was more of a 2D side-scrolling game that had a similar kind of body part swapping mechanic.
Okay.
And when the team started to think about what game are we going to build next, they knew they wanted to make something like a third-person shooter, and Jason's like, let's try this out. I think it's going to be fun. I think it's going to be funny. And about a couple months into development, they're like, this is great. Not only is it crazy and kind of attention-grabbing and really aligned with the funny universe we're building, it's also like a really fun and deep gameplay mechanic. So when people get into the game, they're like, I'm seeing kids here, like 10-year-old kids who are obviously incredibly skilled at Fortnite.
Right.
They get it right away.
Yeah.
It's not a mechanic you've really seen in a lot of games before, and it adds a lot of interesting kind of strategy to what is otherwise a third-person shooter experience.
Okay, got you. So from what I was getting told before was the team behind One More Game and all that come from various industries and all that kind of stuff, from Riot and all of that. Tell me a little bit about that, how you guys structured the company.
Yeah, so One More Game is an independent game studio. It's about 10 people. It's a small team, but it's a small but mighty team. They've been around in the industry for years and years. Our co-founder, Pat, was one of the first employees at Blizzard back in the olden days. Worked on games like Warcraft and StarCraft. Our other co-founder, Jamie, worked closely with Pat at ArenaNet, which is the company that he founded, made Guild Wars. Everybody here has worked together at various studios in the past, including Riot, including ArenaNet, and Undead Labs and elsewhere. And so they've all worked on all these big games before, but they wanted to come together and make something new. And that's kind of how the team came together. Yeah,
I mean, it's very interesting. It's a unique concept and kind of, but it's not too far off where people are going to be completely lost. It has some of those things, like you mentioned Fortnite, the mechanics and all that kind of stuff. If you're familiar with those type of things and you're able to pick that up, that's what you want to do. You want to land with something that people are going to be used to be able to jump into.
Yeah, that's the trick, right? You always want to innovate, and this team really wants to innovate. And when you're making a new game, sometimes you can push it so far in a direction where it's like, is it actually something that's familiar enough that enough people can pick it up and play it? This game definitely is something anybody can grasp. Anybody who's never played any third-person shooter, but it's got something wild going on with meat swapping, and it's got a fun cartoon style that hopefully people will vibe with.
Dude, I absolutely love it. So tell me a little bit about the development process. How are we going? When are we expecting to release? What are we thinking?
So the game has been in development for just about a year, so a very short time. We're probably going to bring it out into early access sometime in next year, 2025. We have playtests that we're running every couple of weeks right now.
Okay.
So anybody who signs up on playswapmeat.com can sign up and bring 3 friends. You have guaranteed access. If you bring your full squad gets in. That's how we're doing it currently. We may change that if we get too much interest, but for now, if you invite 3 friends, everybody gets in, and anybody here at Comic-Con can get in automatically. So, we're playtesting it constantly because we want players to come in and tell us, is it fun?
Yeah.
Is it balanced? Is it something I want to play? Is there enough meat on the bones, as it were, to really enjoy it long term?
Gotcha.
That's what we're trying to do.
And how do they get connected with it?
Playswapmeat.com, or just search for Swap Meat on Steam.
Okay.
Wish lists are the best thing you can do to help indie devs out. So find Swap Meat on Steam, throw us a wish list, and sign up to playtest if this is your kind of game.
Awesome. So I'm gonna check this out. I want to go over the demo, kind of check it out, and kind of see what I feel like. Now, I gotta say, I'm not the biggest gamer. I'm not that much of a gamer, but I want to give it a shot.
Absolutely. Sounds great.
Okay.
Cool.
right, that was a ton of fun. Thanks for walking me through that.
Absolutely. Thanks for
Thank
coming. It was
you.
really
No
great.
problem. Again, here's the website again.
PlaySwapMeet.com or search for SwapMeet on Steam.
Alrighty, thank you guys so much for checking it out. Again, we're having so much fun here at Los Angeles Comic Con. Be sure to check out everything that we got going on, all the creatives and all their projects. Y'all take care.